The victim, age 40, stated that Ciara D'Amico took off her high-heel shoe and hit her in the face over 3 times, the police report states. The victim stated she was attacked by all of the suspects who are also her neighbors. And we're back, y'all. Thank you for watching today. Go ahead and hit that like button, my people. You know that helps us out a ton. And of course, it helps you because it helps us keep bringing you, we bring you the best content. Give us a like. It's just a tap, a little finger tap. Now, y'all, today we have yet another story about your girl, Michelle Wu, and scandal in her administration. I don't know why, but over the past 2 months, there have been at least 4 different people. Count them, 1, 2, 3, 4 people in 3 different situations who have had violence, who have been either arrested for some sort of violence or caught on film in some kind of violent situation. We're talking about 3 different women and 1 man. We're talking about all the different races. We're talking about all of the different diversity. One thing I can say about Michelle Wu, y'all, we need to give her her propers. Let's give her her propers. She wants a diverse city. She wants a diverse administration. That's great, right? Well, her administration's domestic violence and violence situation is just as diverse as you can come. The LGBTQ, the white, black, Asian, all kinds of men, women, everybody's involved. So kudos to that. So in case you don't remember the first 2 situations that involved 3 different staffers, we'll get to that a little bit later. But now we're going to bring you the most recent situation, which is from just a few days ago. Y'all know we about to hop into this excellent content. But before we do, people, I want y'all to go at the end of the video. Watch the video first, but then immediately go to Paralegold, PARALEGOLD.com. Y'all, look at the stock market. Look at the markets. They're up, they're down, they round, right? But gold has been firm and strong for over 5,000 years for mankind, for you, for me, for everybody. Y'all, protect your money, protect your retirement. Call my people at Augusta Precious Metals at 844-651-8334 to learn just how to do that. Now let's hop into this excellent content. Allegedly, a staffer from Michelle Wu's administration was caught on tape in a violent situation. Take a look, and then we're going to come back and look at a report on it.
Get away from me! You're fucking dead to me! You're dead. Your son's dead. I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. Put your hands on my head! You fucking cunt! Put your hands on my head! Hey, Sarah, get back.
So there you can see exactly what was, again, allegedly, because, do we really know? Do we really know anything, people, right? In case it's not clear what was going down there, let's take a look at this report. It says a Boston City Hall employee allegedly struck a woman in the face repeatedly with her high heel shoe as part of an attack that also involved the Wu administration official's father and 2 of her sisters last Friday in the North End. Ciara D'Amico, the city's deputy director of neighborhoods, allegedly joined an attack that began with her father, John D'Amico, punching a woman in the face multiple times and continued with 3 of his daughters jumping into the fray, according to a Boston police report obtained by the Herald. No arrests have been made in the incident, the Herald has learned. The victim, age 40, stated that Ciara D'Amico took off her high heel shoe and hit her in the face over 3 times, the police report states. The victim stated she was attacked by all of the suspects who are also her neighbors. This wasn't the only recent situation, as I said. There were at least 2 others. So now let's hop into the last situation where a staffer allegedly assaulted somebody very badly. And funnily enough, this person who was put on leave apparently was seen with Michelle Wu on the campaign trail after this. So some people are questioning that. Let's take a look. Here, the Boston Herald reports that Boston City Hall official is on unpaid leave, but remains employed months after felony assault arrest. Now, this is who we're talking about here. Look at this lovely lady. Here it says a Wu administration official has been placed on unpaid leave, but is still employed by the city of Boston months after being arrested on felony assault charges. Her name is Denasia Yancey. She's 33 of Jamaica Plain.
Hi, I'm Denasia Yancey, and welcome to Pay a Black Woman. You're here because you care about Black women. You're here because you know that to survive in this capitalist economy, we need money. I started this company because after years as an activist on the front lines of our movements, I am struggling still.
And she was arrested and charged with assault and battery with a dangerous weapon on April 11th after allegedly attacking, now check this out, after allegedly attacking the ex-wife of her then girlfriend in a Roxbury home during a dispute the former spouses were having over the return of a birth certificate. So apparently she had a girlfriend, and that girlfriend had an ex-wife, and somehow Yancey got into it with her girlfriend's ex-wife. All right. So Yancey is the deputy director of Michelle Wu's Office of, you guessed it, LGBTQ advancement, and founded the Boston Black Lives Matter chapter in 2014, according to her professional website. Now, what exactly happened here? The assault is alleged to have occurred after Yancey accompanied her partner to the Roxbury home of her partner's ex-wife. So Yancey and her girl go to her girl's ex-wife's house to pick up some stuff. A dispute arose when the ex-wife, okay, so Yancey's girlfriend's ex-wife, yeah, y'all try to follow now, keep up now. The dispute arose when Yancey's girlfriend's ex-wife was unable to produce her ex-spouse's birth certificate as it was locked in a safe and she couldn't find the keys at the moment. The situation is alleged to have escalated when Yancey's partner tried to take the locked safe with her, and her ex-wife grabbed it back and prevented that from happening. The victim stated that after her ex-wife attempted to take the safe from her, the ex-wife's new girlfriend / suspect, Denasia Yancey, intervened, physically assaulting her, the police report states. According to the victim, the suspect grabbed her and threw her out of the bed. So I guess they were in a bed. Who knows what they were doing there? The victim also stated that the suspect, that's Ms. Yancey, took the lock safe from her and slammed her into the wall. The victim also stated that the suspect had punched her in the neck. Yancey was arrested and charged with assault and battery with a dangerous weapon, and pleaded not guilty to those charges on the April 14th arraignment. So what is the dangerous weapon, y'all? The wall. Isn't that wild? They're saying that this assault and battery with the dangerous weapon, I suppose because she slammed her into the wall. That's interesting. So Yancey last year made $116,000 per city payroll records. Her continued employment stands in stark contrast to the near immediate dismissals of 2 lower-level city employees after their arrest on domestic assault charges in mid-May. Now, we just talked about that. The mayor's office defended the city's decision to keep Yancey on the payroll as standard protocol for employee discipline. Quote, as a large employer, the city follows protocols in administering employee discipline in line with maintaining public trust and respecting due process, a city spokesperson said in a statement. Generally, if an employee is subject to arrest, they are placed on paid leave until information on the specific charges can be obtained, subject to laws, statutes, city policies, and union contracts. So, y'all, she's alleged to have assaulted, battered her girlfriend's or then girlfriend's ex-wife. Listen, if the policies say keep her on, keep her on. What I find interesting is all these people the two from the previous report and this lady, they all work in some kind of liberal adjacent or liberal leaning type of office. You know, is it police accountability or is it defund the police accountability, if you know what I mean? And then you also have, you know, diversity, equity, and inclusion, and LGBTQ, blah, 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 blah. Listen, I don't have a problem with any of that. I just think it's interesting that these scandals are breaking out right in the middle of a mayoral race, and they have to do with the exact type of departments and personnel that people that have been controversial. Let's just say that. And before that, y'all, so we have a July situation, which is the one I led with. We have another situation here over the summer, and now we have another one over the summer as well, involving two staffers and allegations of cheating and allegations of the higher-ups in her administration trying to get with their subordinates. Just all kinds of mess, y'all. Take a look at this one. Your girl, Michelle Wu, has a scandal on her hands. See, two of the city employees recently got into some kind of altercation, some kind of lovers quarrel, and it resulted in violence. Apparently, it resulted in some kind of fight maybe, and both of them were arrested. Now your girl, she has to respond to this situation, which she has done. Here it says, Boston Mayor Michelle Wu on Tuesday was asked repeatedly about the Boston Globe's interview with Marwa K, one of two city employees fired in May over an alleged incident involving domestic violence. According to police, Marwa K brought up her position in the Office of Police Accountability and Transparency and shoved an officer. Marwa K and Chulang Huang were terminated a week later. Now, to give you all of the details about what allegedly happened, we're going to take a look at this quick news report.
Boston police are investigating after two city employees were arrested. Good evening, everyone. I'm Colton Bradford.
And I'm Priscilla Casper. It happened early this morning. Our NBC 10's Eli Rosenberg joining us live outside City Hall with the detail on the charges. Eli, what are you learning?
Well, Priscilla, these two police reports right here are quite detailed, laying out what allegedly happened early this morning, including the fact that both told police, according to these reports, they worked here at City Hall. Tonight, two City Hall employees under investigation. Police investigating an alleged domestic violence incident. So this is what we know. Court paperwork indicating a woman called them a little after 2 this morning. As those first officers arrived to the unit on Hudson Street in Boston, they wrote they could hear a woman yelling, entering the house after they heard her say, quote, "Let me go." Officers say they then observed several bite marks in the man's chest and arms. The report goes on to say officers spoke with the man, and he told them that the woman, quote, "went on a date with my boss." The report adding the woman said the man had cheated on her, leading to that date. Police arresting the man, identifying him as Chulang Wang. Officers say they noticed bite marks on the woman's left wrist. According to the City of Boston's website, he works in the city's Office of Economic Opportunity and Inclusion as a neighborhood business manager. And the woman identified as Marwa Kude Nasser. According to the city's website, she is chief of staff in the city's Office for Police Accountability. She was also arrested after police say she allegedly assaulted an officer. The police report stating she allegedly swore at and pushed an officer. She was charged with assault and battery on a police officer. The city saying this evening, when the city learned of the incident, both employees were placed on unpaid leave effective immediately while the city continues to investigate. The city takes these allegations very seriously and holds all public servants to the highest standard. And both of those profiles have since been taken down from the city's website after making initial court appearances this morning just down the street from City Hall. Both are due back in court in July. Live in Boston, Eli Rosenberg.
So in response to this, Wu says it is not acceptable for any city employee to ever say that they are, because of their status as city employees, that they should be shielded from accountability. But Marwa K said there's more to the story, telling the Globe that Boston's economic and inclusion chief, Chulang's boss, Segun Idwu, made advances outside of work, which she declined, but which sparked the fight later that night. Never once was I like, quote, I work at the Office of Police Accountability. You can't arrest me, Marwa K said in an interview. So here we have people who are working in inclusion and working in, I guess, diversity, working in police accountability, assaulting the police, and even getting themselves arrested, all in time for the upcoming elections. So y'all, Michelle Wu, she's running a diverse administration, y'all. Everybody's getting involved on this with the slapping, okay? The slapping is happening. The slapping is happening among all different diverse categories. So kudos to you, Wu. Kudos to you. Y'all, let me know what you think about this. I mean, there have been a lot of situations where Democrats in particular have either called for violence or been involved in violent situations. So let me ask you this. What's going on? Do y'all think Democrats are so frustrated right now that they're just taking it out on anybody? Do you think they're just, that the TDS is hitting so hard that they're one of their outlets? What is really going on? Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. But before you do, please stop, hit the share button. Share this video out over email, text message, WhatsApp, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, all your favorite social mediums. And of course, if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. What you waiting for? For my people with a retirement, hit my link, y'all, PARALEGOLD.com. Y'all see how I'm living? Take a look at this. We traveling. We enjoying life. I got my daughters with me. I'm paying for everything. You know why? Because I took care of my retirement. I'm 40. How old am I? 45? I'm retired, y'all. Even though I'm doing these YouTubes for y'all every day, I'm practically retired. I'm not really retired, but I live like a retired person. Go to Paralegal, y'all, PARALEGOLD.com. Get the information. Also talk to my people at Augusta Precious Metals at 844-651-8334. Thank y'all for watching. Love y'all, and we'll see you back in the next one.